Hi. So, I'm about to go eat, but before I do, I just want to open this package and tell you what my plan is for today's video. So, I've been asking a lot of people if my hair is too yellow or if it's fine. And most people be saying that my hair looks fine. Like almost every person I asked said it's not too yellow. However, I did ask my mom at the end of it and she said, yes, it's too yellow, you need to fix it. So I ordered some supplies, which comes with this giant mixing thing. And 5 different colors so that I can mix and not dye it, but tone it according to where it is different shades. So for instance, under here is very dark and more orangey. So I'm gonna use maybe like a level 7 and on the roots level 7. And then I'm thinking the rest of it, a mix of level 8 and 9 maybe, unless level 9 is too light compared to the ends. I feel like the ends are very light, but who knows. So I'm gonna try and mix this up and make my hair look pretty and not as yellow. So keep watching if you want to see if I mess this up or if it's gonna look great. Also, this one looks so big, like it's a specific developer for this type. But compared to how small these bottles are, I don't know, maybe I should have gotten more than one in each shade. But I figured I would need to mix most anyway. So yeah, let's see. I also think one of these are very dark. I feel like I bought one. Yeah, this one is at level 3. This is for my eyebrows. I'm not gonna put level 3 in my hair. But these ones range from level 7.1 to 9.1. So I got 7.1, 7.7, 8.1, and 9.1. So I got like a whole range, and the 0.1s are all ash toned. So I think it's gonna be good. And then I had the 7.7 that has a little bit of a different shade to maybe mix in case some spots don't need to be as ashy. So I feel like I know what I'm doing, but as soon as I start it, I'm gonna be like, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so it says to put it on towel dried hair. But what I think I'm actually gonna do, because I spent about the same as it costs to go to the hairdresser and fix this professionally on products, so I'm gonna do this professionally and do it to a strand. So I'm gonna try and find a strand that has like more different colors, like this one, because it's kind of an ombre, and or even this one, to see how much it affects it, and do a little bit of each color on that one strand, I think, if I can manage to do that. So thinking like a level 7 and then maybe a level 8 and then 9, and then blend them together. Let's see if I can do that. First, I'm gonna whip it a little bit and take off this sweater because I don't want to get color on it. The t-shirt's fine, it already has bleach on it. But my sweater is all black and I don't want to ruin a nice black sweater. So, because every time I do this, I end up putting on some clothes that I don't want to ruin and then end up ruining them. So yeah, now this one's wet. Now it's time to mix and then apply. Where is my bowl is the question. I know I have one somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. So I got my bowl and I got these. I don't think I need the water brush. I think I'm gonna use this brush. And it says 1:1 ratio, 20 minutes, towel dried hair. So first off, I'm gonna go get, I got one of these babies so that I can measure it properly. Okay, 0 grams. Now I'm putting the developer in. And just a little.
this one. I'm trying to see if I can do it right now. Okay. So I'm mixing the lightest developer, no, the developer with the lightest shade, and I'm mixing those two together. Oh, and I should probably be wearing gloves. But for the test run, I'm hoping it's not going to color my fingers too much. Can you see me? Okay, now, it's really
weird. It turned into this like weird gel. And it smells really good. Turned it. But okay, so now it's in this weird gel stage. I'm gonna try and apply it to the bottom. See, I didn't need as much as I made. I'm gonna section out some of it. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna take one more strand, I think. Because I mixed together so much, I might as well do a bigger test strand. And I know my application right now isn't the best, but I'm also gonna brush it so it gets some all over here. So now that that's in, I'm gonna brush it. And then it says to let it sit with no heat for 20 minutes. Now let's do 20 minutes and then I'll be back and show you the result. Okay, so it's only been a couple of minutes, but I started freaking out looking in this mirror and it's starting to look green. You see that? Does it look green? I feel like it looks green to me, so I'm a little bit scared. And it also looks really dark. So I'm a little bit worried, but I'm gonna leave it on the full time because this is just a test strand. If it doesn't look good, it's fine. Plus, this was the most orange place. So if this looks good, then I feel like it's a pretty good bet the rest will be fine if it works. If it doesn't work, I still think it could work on like the lighter parts, but I'm gonna have to adjust the formula, I think. Especially in this lighting, screams yellow, and yeah, muting it down a little bit might be nicer on my face. Even though I'm not wearing any makeup, I probably look crazy, but let's fix that after we fix the hair. I'm also thinking I should do my eyebrows, but maybe I'll wait till I'm done with the hair. Yeah, let's do that after. Okay, so I rinsed it, but I feel like nothing came out of it. And this is what it looks like. But it isn't green, right? So that's good. And I kind of want to brush it, but my brush is full of the hair color. And apparently I made way more of a mess here than I thought, because it looks colorless when I put it in, but then the color develops. But like, how does this look compared to what it did before? I know it's still wet, so it might be a little bit difficult to see, but it looks better, right? Let me open up this mirror and check. I think it kind of works. I should probably like dry it and see what it looks like, but I think let's just do the whole hair. If I pull this down now and wet it, and then we can see this wet in comparison to this. I'm also gonna take off my glasses for doing that. I think it looks a lot better. Like a lot less yellow and orange. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do like the dark up at the roots and the lightest one at the ends, and then try and blend those two together instead of doing 3 colors. That might be easier and might look okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna wet my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, it says towel dry. It does not say that it needs to be recently shampooed. So I'm just gonna stick to that. Also, my hair wet looking this curly. Can you believe people tell me my hair isn't curly? And all that not-so people being like, no, it's not curls. Like, waves are curls too. Sound that makes it so awful. But I cannot tell which hair I did something to and which I didn't, but let's just pray that it works.
Okay, now let's start at the back and go section by section. So I'm gonna mix up the darkest color, which is gonna be a little bit of 8 mixed with 9, or should I just 9 and 7? The 7 says medium blonde ash, which I think actually is the closest to what I want, so let's pour that in. Just for myself, if I want to remember what I did, I did 17 grams of 7 and 3 grams of the 8, and now 20 grams of the other. And this can be for the roots. And mix it up. I'm mixing until it turns into gel, because that's what I did with the test strand. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to look like. This weird jelly substance. And it doesn't look bad, but it does smell a lot, so I'm going to turn on the fan. Because I don't think it's good to just stand over it and breathe it in. Probably not the best. Okay, now let me
remove the towel so I don't wreck that. And then let's just get going. I'm putting it on the roots and on part of the rest. And I'm trying to do some sectioning, even though it is hard to see without glasses.
And I also work super fast because it's supposed to knock down for more than 20 minutes. They also need for 20 minutes, so now I'm washing all out at the same time. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. But I also need to saturate it, so I feel like I'm missing a lot of sections, but I think this isn't bleached, so it should matter if I go in with my hands again, hopefully. And also there's one very orange part here. I'm going to try and get a little more darker. see the colors already developed in the bowl. So in other words, I'm thinking I only have way too long, but let's just do it. I'm also running out of color at this point. I know I keep going into the bowl, it's basically empty. But let's see if I can get enough from here to start. I'm gonna try and make sure it's nice in the place. I still feel like I want to do a combination of 9 and 8, but maybe what I should do to just cover all of it is to mix together 8 and 9. I think maybe that is the vibe, because I don't think my hair is light enough for 9. I think it's closer to 8, but in some spots it's lighter than 8. So maybe that is the way to go. Let's try. Okay, and also for myself, with the later references, and see how much I'm putting in. I did 16 grams of 8, and now I'm doing
To 30, so about half and half of 9 and 8, and then the same amount of developer. Already turning dark, so I'm worried it's going to be on for way too long, but I don't see any other way. I also could just put this in most of the hair and leave the very ends to the end, if that's possible, but I'm just gonna try and get this on my hair any way I can.
and now I'm starting at the front, even though it's probably not how I'm supposed to do it. But one curl in the back. I should just pull up in my hand and try and get it on there, I feel like. Guess that's gonna be way faster. Lots of putting to do this fast. I don't want to mess the whole fast. Oh, where did that color? It looks like it is coloring a lot. I think now I'm already trying to start brushing this through.
Oh no, got on the floor and I got white socks on. Well, let me see if I can just wipe some of that white snippet after the color develops. So, oh no, it happened again. As soon as I wipe that up, I'm gonna have a plump of red.
Hopefully it comes out with some clean product.
Now, I have no idea how long it's already been. It's probably been close to 20 minutes just applying it. but it's supposed to at least be on all of the hair for 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna wait the 20 minutes, wash it out, and then come back and we'll see what the results look like. I have no clue and I'm a little worried. Oh, I should have put Vaseline on my forehead. Look at this. So I put it on my eyebrows too, and I'm just waiting for it to develop. It's been almost 20 minutes since I finished putting in all of it, and I tried wiping away most of the stuff that was stuck in my hairline, and I put petroleum jelly around my eyebrows. They're looking very dark. So I'm about to wash this out, and I think I will come back with makeup on my face too, just to get like the full thing. And let's see what it looks like. Okay, I'm about to do the reveal in the same lighting, and then I'll show you in proper lighting. Let's see. How does that look? I mean, I tried straightening it for it to look nicer, or at least to be able to see what it looks like. I blow dried it, which my hair hates, so it's very poofy and it looks very dry, which it probably is, but at least you can see what it looks like. So let me know in the comments, did I ruin it? Does it look better? Should I just bleach it again? I'm not gonna do that yet anyway, but I think it looks nice. I mean, it's very close to my normal color, just lighter. And my actual color is a bit more like muted or toned down, but like this is just my hair. It just poofs out no matter what I do. But yeah, I also did my brows. But yeah, tell me what you think. I'm gonna show you in a proper lighting too. Let's see. And like actual, let's see if I can put the phone there in actual regular lighting. It would look nice if it wasn't so poofy, but that's just what my hair be doing. Okay, thank you for watching. If you haven't checked it out, I have a Patreon, and I'll see you next week.